Oliver, the Great Western Engine, is proud to work on the island of Sodor after he was rescued from scrap. He's more proud to run on the Little Western with Duck and sometimes Donald and Douglas when they aren't helping on the main line or Edward's branch line. Each engine has their own coach. Duck pulls O's slow coach, who they had named Layla, and Oliver pulls his auto coach Isabel, and sometimes towed the brake van too. Both of them had escaped to Sodor with Oliver. As pleased as he is to be a free engine on Sodor, Oliver wishes for a little more excitement and adventure in his life. He rarely ever went on adventures of his own anymore, but the few times that he did, they felt rather short-lived. One day, he was discussing this with Duck at Tinmouth Sheds. My life has just been feeling rather bland these last couple of years, Duck. Literally to the point where I wish I was reliving a moment, like being saved by Douglas, or crashing into that old shed only to find out that I've discovered the station and house.
Aren't you glad to be here and inches from death?
Of course I am, but I want to have a little excitement. I want to save someone from disaster or make another cool discovery or something. I just feel like the winner that's kinda lame.
Abe, don't you be like that, Oliver. We'll always have stories to tell you. You know, always.
Well, I hope I can come up with some more. Willie's not as loud as he usually is.
Oh yes, about that. There's some rumors going around involving him and some other rude diesels and rude vehicles here.
Really? What rumors?
Well, apparently they've been leaving Sodor and heading to the mainland for some reason. I'm not sure why, but hey, at least we'll have to deal with them for a while.
Yes, indeed, but it still is rather suspicious, though. I mean, what could they be leaving Sodor for?
I don't know, but if you were gonna try and spoil them for some adventure, go on, suit yourself.
I would, but I've got my own work to do, so that's a no-go. The next day, Oliver backed his train into Netford. He was still dwelling on the idea of having some sort of adventure. As he waited, he saw some unexpected, familiar, and unfriendly faces with the goods train.
Whoa, this isn't the load of scrap iron on wheels that managed to escape the scrap with his shoebox and tool cart on wheels.
Oh dear God, not you. What are you doing here, Bowler?
Yes, it's me, and don't call me that. It's D261, thank you very much. And also, it's not just me, but also the trucks that pushed you into the turntable well.
Yes. Hello, get out of it.
Hello, Scrap Boy.
Jar, pickles on wheels.
Oi, how dare you say that about Mr. Oliver?
Hello again, Scruffy, Fred, Rickety. So what are you lot doing here?
Isn't it obvious? We're here to pick up goods for Barrow.
I see.
How are you finding life here? You seemed pretty upset when you arrived.
Why do you care?
You're right, I don't, especially when you and all the other meddling kettles here will endure a horrible fate.
God, what is it with diesels like you? You always seem to come onto this island claiming we will all be replaced soon, only for you to end up screwing up at some point and being sent away in disgrace. Yeah, we've heard it all before.
Oh, but you misunderstood, Oliver. You think that you'll be safe now, but in due time, things will take a turn for all of you. Now, before I go, tell me where I can refuel, please.
What? You think you can just waltz onto our island and throw insults at it, threaten it, and then expect me to tell you where the fuel pump is? Well, find it yourself, because I won't help you.
At that moment, the guard's whistle blew, and Oliver left, leaving behind a seething D261.
Oh, just take no notice of him anymore. Besides, once the whole plan comes together, nothing can stop us now. And you won't need to ask where the fuel pump is anymore.
You are right.
Later that evening, Oliver spoke to Isabel and Toad before he was to leave. He had to take the mail train for Percy, who was at the works having maintenance done.
You still don't think that what that Diesel was saying is still somewhat connected to those rumors, or maybe a little concerning?
Maybe, but this is the Diesel that sucked the bowler hat into his air intake we're talking about. No sooner does Diesels like him start to show up, they always find a way to mess up their work in any way they can.
That is also true, Mr. Oliver, but Miss Isabel might be right about us. What if a diesel crashes you and drags you to the mainland to take you hostage?
Now don't worry, Toad. Those Diesels don't even know their way around the island, and even if they did, I'm sure I can defend myself.
We were quite helpless when we were stuck in the bow scrapyard.
Well, this is different, Isabel. I'm sure I'll have everything under control. Speaking of which, I'm sure I must be going now.
Alright, please, just be careful.
As I said, Isabel, I'll have everything under control. Don't worry. Oliver finished his mail run and was just making his way back to the Little Western. As he did, he looked up at the night sky and sighed, still a little disappointed, but happy to have a nice run with the mail train. Come on, old Ollie. If you're not paying attention, then you could have an accident. Don't worry about it, driver. I promised Isabel and Toad that I'd come back alright, and I will. He was just gazing up at the night sky as he said this, when he saw it happen. Huh? What's that up there?
It looks like a black hole or something.
What in God's name? What the heck was that? It doesn't matter what it was, we need to go and help them. Ow. Where am I? It looks like I'm by some railway line? This is weird. Huh? Must be a late night train, but since when did the bullet trains have whistles? What on earth? That is the weirdest choice of clothes that I have ever... You're alive? What? Of course I'm alive. But how? What do you mean, how? Have you never seen a sentient engine before? Well, not really. Not where I come from. Where did you come from? And who are you? Well, I'm Izuku Midoriya. I'm from Japan, and I usually go to UA High School. Until now. It must be an odd school with the choice of clothing you have on. Oh, this? This is just my costume. They train us to become pro heroes at that school, you see? I'm sorry. Pro heroes? Yeah. Okay, that can't be true. I know an engine named Hero who lives in Japan, but he's never brought up a school that teaches people how to become superheroes. Pro heroes. And I can assure you that this is true. And our powers are known as quirks. Did you hit your head when you fell? No, I didn't, honest. Then I want to see you use this quirk of yours, if you actually have one, Midoriya. No, this can't be. How am I face to face with a talking train, and this one doesn't even believe in quirks? Maybe they don't have quirks here in this universe. If they don't, then I guess I'll have to prove them that quirks do exist. Even so, is it worth it? Wasting my energy and breaking my limbs again just to prove a point? Wait, what the heck is he doing?
I think this quirk of his is for real.
No, it's not worth it. I haven't fully mastered my quirk yet. Okay, maybe these quirks you speak of are real. At least for wherever you're from. Whatever universe you've come from. Yeah. Anyway, what's your name? I'm Oliver, and this is my driver and fireman. Nice to meet you guys. You wouldn't happen to know where I am, wouldn't you? Yes, you're on the island of Sodor, just a little way past Tidmouth. The island of Sodor? Huh, alright then. Would you like to come back to the Little Western with us? You could rest in Oliver's cab if you want, especially since you don't really know your way around here. Alright, sure. Thank you.
No problem.
And so Midoriya joined Oliver's crew in his cab, and they set off, while the driver and fireman told him their names. Right, so my name is Wade Wilson.
And I'm Basil Jones. But you can just call us by our first names.
Alright. Soon, Oliver arrived back at the sheds. Duck was already fast asleep by now. Meanwhile, Midoriya laid down inside his cab as his crew prepared their engine and left. Then they both slept. Meanwhile, on the mainland, D261 was taking the 3 trucks to Barrow's scrapyard. A crowd of diesels and vehicles were there waiting for them.
Greetings, all.
Oh, hello there.
Look who it is. About time.
Quiet, everyone. Okay, seems like we have just about everyone here, but I'll just do a quick roll call to make sure everyone is here. Ah, Derek, I almost thought you wouldn't be coming.
I am sorry I couldn't get here sooner.
Yeah, we'll make sure that doesn't happen again. Otherwise, Pitchy here will get to feast on an overhead conch of metal.
Yes?
Now then, Diesel.
Right here.
Okay, D261.
I am here.
Jason,
Over here.
Norman, and Dennis. Here. Okay, George.
Railways are no good. Turn them in the roads. Pull them up. Turn them in the roads.
All right, shut up, you. You could do your little protest later. Moving on. Barney.
Here.
Derek.
Here.
Jax.
I'm here. Sorry I'm late.
That's all right, Jax. Now Scruffy, Fred, and Rickety.
Oh, I'm here. What about you boys?
Also here.
Me too.
Good. Now then, are we missing anyone else? If not, then we shall begin plotting to take over Sodor and turn the steam-infested island into a more modern place.
Actually, yes, you are missing someone.
Who is that?
The diesels, trucks, and vehicles could hear footsteps getting closer and closer. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt whatever meeting is happening here at this time.
Well, who are you, and what are you doing here?
Oh, right. Where on earth are my manners? I'm Tamura Shigaraki, the soon-to-be leader of the League of Villains.
Leader of the League of Villains. Ha! Sounds ridiculous. I'm sorry, but this isn't some comic book, and you aren't some supervillain.
Oh, really? By that logic, you and your friends look like you belong in some stupid cartoon show. And that claw thing on your roof is just the icing on the cake for you there.
Watch it, bud. This claw who goes by Pinchy ain't just for show, you know.
Oh, so that thing can be used to kill, huh? And it has a name, too. How fitting. Well, you're not the only one who has some form of power that can kill.
Oh, really? And what would that be? What power can I possibly expect from someone with a glove for a What the?
What the hell?
Oh, God!
Jesus!
How did he do that?
Well, quite simple. It's just something called a quirk that I have. It's like a superpower, you see. Mine is decay. But we're getting off topic here.
Oh, yeah? And what do you want?
Oh, no. It's not just about what I want, but it's also about what you want, I'm sure.
And how would you know what we want? Or even care about what we want?
Oh, well, you're not gonna believe how I got here, but I'm sure that if we want to get whatever we want, or achieve a certain goal, then we'll have to work together.
Oh, yeah? And what could you possibly want?
Oh, what I want is to become the best villain. But I have some pests in my way. Pests who have tried to stop me from achieving this goal, and like all pests, need to be exterminated.
Pest, you say, huh? I think we all know the feeling here.
Hey, those demons are not pests.
Shut it, Derek.
Ah, yes, and from what I've heard, there's an island that all of you want to take over now, isn't there?
Yeah, you got that right.
I can help you with this, but while I'm helping you, I want you to help me get rid of some of the brats, plus a certain pro hero that I believe is also stuck here somewhere.
I see. And by pro hero, do you mean?
Yes, always smiling, even in some of the worst situations, earning him to be nicknamed as the symbol of peace. He once saved more than 100 people from a bad train wreck, while still maintaining that smile.
Oh wow, he sounds like the real deal.
Huh, I won't lie to you, but that smile pisses me off.
Yes, it does. Which is why once we kill him and his students, then there will be no more symbol of peace. And in return, I can help you get rid of anyone who gets in your way so that you can take over that island. So, what do you say?
You got yourself a deal. Welcome aboard.
Ah, excellent. Why, hello there. It would appear that I'm in some sort of unfamiliar area.
Huh? Who are you?
I am All Might. And who are you?